Taurus, hey, how you doing? It's Lisa. I'm coming in here to do August 2022, general energy check. Hope you guys are all doing well. If you're new to my channel, thank you for popping in. I hope you enjoy it. You'll come back and see me again. And for those of you who've been here before, I really do appreciate the support. It means a lot. Alright. If you do enjoy the reading, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, write me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Alright, let's get right to it. Got the Four of Swords, the King of Wands, Ace of Swords, the Magician, the King of Cups, the Eight of Cups, Eight of Wands, the Tower, and the King of Swords. All right. Let's see what we can find out from this, and then I will clarify with another deck and pull an oracle card at the end. All right, this Four of Swords, this is actually representing you or where you're at in your life, or, you know, in your thought process. You're kind of like taking a mental break. You're just like, you know, shutting down for a little bit. Maybe you've been really busy at work, maybe you've been, you know, with life, with family, whatever. And I feel like you're just like, you need to, you know, shut down to be able to move forward. Because the Four of Swords comes right after the Three of Swords, and that's, you know, heartbreak and grief, and, you know, maybe there was something that goes on. And so usually with the Four of Swords, like, okay, well, now you're kind of recuperating. You're, you know, getting over whatever it was, and you're able to move on. Now, King of Wands. In this, it comes up as like the theme of the month. And this could be representing a person. It doesn't have to be. But if it was a person, they are, you know, they're passionate and dependable, and, you know, they're motivators. They motivate others. Or it could just be you feeling like that this month, or you want to be that kind of person. You want to be passionate about something. You want to be able to be looked at as a dependable person, you know, and maybe you want to be able to motivate other people. So it can go either way. And now I feel like your goal for the month is to have almost like a eureka moment. Like you're really looking to have, like, you know, a clear head about something, maybe a breakthrough, or maybe even start something new. I feel like you just, for whatever reason, you know, after you did this rest, I feel like you're going to want to have to new start. There's going to be something that's going to come to your mind, and you're like, ha. It's like one of those moments that you're going to go, aha. And with the Magician right here, it's actually, I mean, he's all about manifesting. He's all about, you know, getting your new, you know, all your resources together to be able to grab a hold of something new. So I feel like you might be thinking about that now. It's an idea that came into your head, and you want to see what you could do with it. Now it's King of Cups. So again, this could be another person, or this could be how you feel about something as far as accomplishing something. I mean, are you in a relationship? Did you get into a relationship, or is this a relationship? Every time I see King, I always think it's like an older relationship, a relationship that's been around a while. And it's almost like you're renewing that relationship. So I'm kind of wondering if this spark and the Magician doesn't come around with this King of Cups. That might be like the renewing of whatever relationship that you were in. It doesn't have to be. It could just be, a person that you know, or somebody that, is very sensitive and engaging and, wants to always help out. It could be you. All right, now this is the Eight of Cups. I feel like you need to walk away from something. Or not walk away from something. This Eight of Cups energy, this is about walking away. And, okay, you put a lot of work and you put a lot of effort into it, but you know what, maybe no. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stick around. Maybe something else will happen. So here it comes up with what to avoid doing, and I think it's saying to avoid walking away. I don't know what you're going to walk away from. It could be a long-time job that you've had. It could be something that you put a lot of time and effort into. And it's saying, okay, maybe not walk away just yet. I don't know I don't know what the situation is, but just not walk away. But whatever is going to happen, you're hoping it'll happen fast. Whether it's emails or, text chats or conversations, whatever situation that you're waiting on maybe to decide if you're going to walk away or not, you're hoping for it to be fast. You're pushing it to go fast. Your Tower. Now this can be something where something's not working out the way it's supposed to, and you need it to come down. You need it to be over. So I feel like if something did happen in that sense, you might actually be relieved about it. You might be happy about it. Or thankful for it. But when we clarify, maybe I'll get something else. But it just feels like, you're going to embrace it. Like you're going to, when that happens, the effect of it's going to embrace it. Now, the other side of the Tower is like you could have almost like a sudden mind change, or something goes on in your head. So it's almost it's an upheaval, but where you're like actually it's not something like a job or a school or nothing like that. It's in your mind that something changes, and that's what that's what goes. And then the King of Swords. Now this is somebody, or maybe, if you were looking for advice, somebody that you wanted to, get encouragement from. This could be the person that you would go to for that. They're very routine and logical. And they're kind of detached, if that's the case. I mean, it could be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, man or woman, that doesn't matter. But it doesn't have to be. Just somebody that has that's how they handle things. They kind of like detach themselves. So if it is something that you're working through as a little emotional, you would actually go be around somebody who's like that can give you like a better, what did I say? I lost that word again. They would give you like a logical explanation. Or instead of, not thinking with your heart, thinking with their head if they're going to give you advice. All right, what do we got for this Four of Swords? The Seven of Cups and the Two of Wands. All right, so at this point you have a lot of options in your mind. You know there's things that you can do. All right, and at this point you're kind of just thinking about it, deciding on it, how you're going to do it, and what you're going to do. Like I said, there's that new spark that wants to come out, so you must be thinking about that. What about this King of Wands? Oh my. Sheepers. Okay. Sorry about that. All right, what about this King of Wands? Got the Ace of Swords again. And with the quickness. All right, so again, this new spark, this new idea, whatever you're trying to, come to in your mind, you want it to go, it's going to happen fast. You want it to go fast. And what about this Ace of Swords? Knight of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. Well, my Nine of Pentacles tells me that you're pretty much, that's what your goal is. You want to be comfortable, you want to be content, you want to be able to take care of others, take care of yourself. And this Knight of Swords, to me, it feels like big change. The Knight of Swords energy is always rushing in big changes. So maybe whatever it is that you were thinking about, that's what you want to get out of it. This contentment, this confidence. This Magician. What's about the Magician? The Page of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Huh. All right, so if you have, this inspiration coming out, or you're waiting for news, could you possibly be waiting for news in regards to this relationship that I was thinking about on here, King of Cups? Because I feel like you're waiting for news, and that's why you seem to be in a rush. You might be waiting for news about something, or you're being inspired about something. But I feel like it's about something about your heart, something about your feelings. What about this King of Cups? Can you tell me about the King of Cups? Yes. Six of Swords and Three of Pentacles. All right, well, you're looking to get out of whatever situation that you're in. It feels like, things are getting a little rough, they're like choppy waters, and you want to go someplace where, just not even someplace physically, it might be just in your mind. You want to take your mind somewhere else and go, smoothly, to get all the crap out of it and just, be able to chill. And to be able to do that, you're going to have to get cooperation. You're going to have to get teamwork and just be able to, just coast with the nice flat waters. All right, we got Judgment and the Hierophant. Well, Judgment to me is like a rebirth, a different thought. Like you might come up with something so different or feeling so different about something. And the Hierophant, they can actually, they can represent, churches, your pastor, somebody spiritual. And I feel like that might be what you need to do. You need to look into your spirituality to see whatever it is that you're thinking, that this, that this, you have this a inspiration that comes to you, and it's going to change the way you're thinking about things, to change the way you do things. And you might want to go to somebody and, in maybe in your church or somebody who's spiritual, and find out, I don't know, confer with them. It could be a counseling too. Could be counseling, could be education, but for some reason it just feels like spirituality. we got the King of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. Oh, the King of Pentacles, we had him before, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Yeah, very confident. He'll do the hard work. You know, he knows what he has to do. Grounded, secure. But also feeling like a little bit disappointed. So maybe at some point, even though if your goal was to be this confident person, and maybe you're able to get the energy of the King of Pentacles, but there's a little bit of disappointment in it for you. Like you're just maybe like kind of, you know, oh, I thought it would be better than this. Oh, the grass is greener. You get that kind of feeling. What about the Tower? Like almost, I feel like you were expecting something, and that didn't happen. And I'm saying it like it already happened. It's for August, but I feel like that there's an expectation from you on something, and it's disappointing. Got the Nine of Cups and the King of Wands. Well, the Nine of Cups is, all right, so you got, you know, you're happily ever after, you know, all love and feeling comfortable and cozy. And the King of Wands could represent somebody, anybody, male or female, it doesn't matter. Just somebody who's, you know, they're passionate and they're independent and they're confident. So this could be somebody you know, if you're in a relationship or you're in a friendship. But I feel like they are the ones that make you feel all Nine of Cupsies. Like they are what gives you your security. And King of Swords. Tell me about that. Death and the World. All right. Well, with Death that's change. There's going to be a big change coming in. With the World, it's a completion. So something has come complete. And I feel like if you, maybe when you go, if you talk to this person, or if, you know, whatever you do to get that advice or encouragement, it's going to trigger a change in you that's going to complete this cycle. It's like a total completion. All right, let's see. Well, I mean, not complete because we're always on cycles, but that's a complete one. This actually could be traveling too. This actually could come up as traveling, so maybe, you know, the big change was that you were going to decide to go traveling. Let's see. All right. I'm going to pull an oracle card. And we'll see what that has to say. But ideation. Oh, that sounds so much like you. Just thinking about your ideas. You have so many thoughts and plans and ideas in your head, and you're just trying to get it out. If I can't find it. Yeah, it's never the color that they say. Okay, well, we'll go with ideation. I mean, it's just having ideas and the thoughts of, you know, what you can do and how you want to do it and how you can make it happen. All right, Taurus, I hope to see you next month. And, yeah, enjoy your August. Take care.